all the element called
I had a hard time when I graduated from school. I had this sudden sort of realization that I could do anything I wanted to do. And before that, I'd sort of been engaged in this kind of dynamic tension between what I wanted to do and what I felt that teachers and other people, other influences in my life were sort of imposing on me. What you had to do to learn to be a pianist, or what you had to learn to be a jazz musician, or whatever the thing was. And I kind of had this big schools out kind of revelation of real freedom. An exercise, a mental exercise that I usually talk to students about that I really did for myself, which is one of the most helpful things, and I still do it just to kind of keep myself in touch with making sure that I'm doing what I want to do. So I really would do this thing, this kind of visualization exercise where I would close my eyes and I'd think, all right, I bought a ticket to a concert, and you know, maybe it's a few weeks away, but I'm really excited about it because some music I really want to hear. And then that way that, like when you're a teenager or something, where there's still that vicarious kind of thing of somehow those people on the stage are speaking for you, you know, where you're really personally invested in it. And so I kind of go through the thing in my head of the anticipation for the concert and leading up to it, and I'm really getting excited. And the night of the concert, and I go in, and it's this kind of nice theater, and I'm going down the aisle of the theater, and I take my seat, and I'm sitting there, and the crowd, you know, noise in the background. I'm looking at flicker the lights, and I'm saying, oh boy, this is it. They're going to start now. They're going to start now. And I look up at the stage, and I picture it as the lights come down, and the curtain opens, and they hit the first note, and the first musical phrase comes out, and I have that reaction like, oh, it's perfect. And that sound that they played was, boom, that's it. Answering that question and really getting specific about it. And not just what the music sounds like, but who's playing, and what's the instrumentation, how many people are in the band, and is it you know, is it electric, or is it acoustic? Does it have a rhythm section, or is it orchestral, or what's the tempo? How do they start off? They hit you bang head on, or do they kind of sneak into it, ease into it? You know, and all these little questions, and we're just dealing with that first phrase of music then. And there's so many parameters to control, so many questions to ask, and finding out, yeah, but if I could have it be anything, what would it be? The first hurdle is answering that question. What exactly do I want it to be if it could be anything? And let's just say, between us, of course it can't be anything, but what if it could be anything? You know?
That's what you go for.
Yeah. I mean, I would like to answer that question at every gig.